us apart. Listening to God's Son, they Nas. I could see the light, they were taking it with dark. Homes where the heart is, it was baking in my yard. And
all right, coming up next, it is a featherweight matchup between Daniel Hooker and Jose Aldo. So here he is, folks, the proud Brazilian Jose Aldo Jr., still the man who many believe is the greatest featherweight of all time. For 10 years, he went undefeated, and with style points every step of the way. Jose Aldo Jr., dynamic in every realm of mixed martial arts, grappling, striking, and making the walk once again here tonight.
Jose Aldo has devastating Muay Thai techniques, and to go along with that, he has a world-class ground game. We very rarely see that ground game, though, because his striking is so incredibly effective.
You know, there is just something terrifying about guys with crazy hand speed, and that certainly applies to this young man. Punches and bunches, as good a combination striking game as we've seen in the UFC in years, and you gotta think the accumulation of punches, which have worn down lesser opponents, could wear down his opponent here tonight. It's one thing to see the hand speed on film, it's another thing to see it in your face on fight night. We'll see how this matchup plays out tonight.
This guy is taking shots to the jaw that would put many fighters unconscious and pressed forward as if nothing happened. His chin is legendary.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. 4 years apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer with a professional record of 27 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Jose Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Daniel the Hangman Hooker!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Well, it's a building that has hosted so many classic fights. We are underway at Madison Square Garden, right here in the heart of New York City. With the Brazilian flags waving, his fans voicing their support, Jose Aldo Jr. ready to go here tonight. Probably will be starting to land those leg kicks here in the early going. Aldo Jr. connects with the punch.
These guys are going at it here right away, trading blows.
Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here?
Jose Aldo is a ruthless striker, and one of his best weapons for sure are his knees. Look out for them in this fight. Roundhouse kick gets through. Tagged him. And he's looking for that left.
Aldo gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Inside leg kick is there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Hooker gets caught with that punch. Oh, how good is that left hand? Just misses there with the left. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Nice punch by Aldo. Ooh. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. And they clinch. Now he's got over-under, Joe.
He got tagged there.
Aldo's got the double underhooks here on the clinch now, Joe. Let's see what he can do with it.
Body shot. He moves to the Muay Thai clinch.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Over-under now in the clinch.
Pummels under. Back to over-under control.
45 seconds remain in the round. That knee might have landed there. Aldo gets the tie clinch.
Oh, vicious knee to the body. He is in big trouble here. He's wincing in pain.
The left hook hits home. Aldo's kick block.
He just got caught with the left hook.
And yet another hook landed there by Hooker. Round 2 is next.
Here's a big leg kick. Here's a nasty head kick that lands. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. Very exciting round.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual. Second round underway. Tags him with the left. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Hooker.
Jose Aldo with some serious body shots.
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the leg.
Oh, he is rocked. He hurt him with that hook.
Well, he has landed some good shots tonight, Joe, but as yet, he has been unable to string together any solid combinations, and that has served to keep his opponent in this fight. So let's see if he can change up the tempo a little bit with his strikes and try to put together a combination that is more damaging to his opponent. Constantly a moving target. Aldo gets stung by that leg kick. Watch the shot here, Joe. Slips the punch. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Hooker gets hit by that leg kick.
Nice knee.
That punch will work right through the guard. Aldo's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Oh, and he ate a front kick.
Well, yet again, he goes back to the jab and he lands it. And defensively, this fighter is going to have to figure something out. He continues to lean into his opponent's striking range. He's going to have to stick and move and figure out a way to get his head off the center line.
Nicely done to avoid the clinch.
Knee strike coming. It is blocked, Joe. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. He's got him hurt here.
Oh, head kick! Hurt him with that Superman punch.
Both guys really throwing with authority. That strike will count.
There's a shot deep.
Aldo gets the takedown now. Let's see if he chooses to pass here, Joe. Oh, nice strike landed there by Hook.
Adjusts nicely, but in half guard now.
All right, back to his feet, but man, is he hurt. Look at him, Joe. Blocks the shot. All right, round 3 coming up next. Well, he showed off his powerful striking there with a knockdown. Great round from Aldo.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight. Let's see it here again. And let's look at it from a different angle.
Ariane Celeste is holding it down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway.
Now starting off this round, he's got...
Oh!
Oh, he's knocked down. Oh, he's out cold.
Unbelievable!
Excellent timing here to land a huge left for the victory.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown. Vicious strike. Check it out here. Boom! And that's all she wrote.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has thumbs up for this contest at 16 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jose Aldo Jr.
All right, so another big win for Jose Aldo here tonight. They've got a new facility and arena at Nova União there in Rio de Janeiro. Triple the amount of training space, and perhaps that paid dividends for the former two-time UFC featherweight champion here tonight. Another big moment inside the octagon for Jose Aldo Jr. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Chael Sonnen. All right, so here he is, the polarizing, the inimitable Chael P. Sonnen, former middleweight title challenger. You can't call him the champion. He was unable to finish the job against Anderson Silva back in 2010. But Chael is unfazed as he presses forward here in another title eliminator type situation. Let's see if Chael Sonnen can move another step closer to that elusive UFC goal.
Sonnen has some of the finest wrestling skills in the division. He's a very hard worker in the gym, great cardio, he has extremely effective takedowns, he's very dangerous if he put you on his back, and he's one of the very best when it comes to controlling a fight from the top position.
Well, he is as creative a striker as there is on this roster, top to bottom. He is New Zealand's Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, still on the right side of 30, and he has shown a lot of different looks on the feet that figure to give fellow middleweights problems. Switches stances constantly, a master of footwork, a lot of kickboxing experience in his prior combat sports life, and now as he tries to mix all the martial arts together, the question is, just how far can Israel Adesanya take it? We'll certainly get some answers in this matchup tonight.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Westland, Oregon, Chael Sonnen! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last airbender, under the action begins, referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, it is a building long on combat sports tradition, and mixed martial arts certainly making its presence felt here as we get underway at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Well, Chael Sonnen made his pro debut 1 month after his 20th birthday, so this atmosphere certainly is not going to faze him here tonight, but prevailing wisdom is, stylistically, he's going to want to shoot at his opponent's legs early and try to get this fight to his wheelhouse on the canvas. All right, so here we go with round 1, and you got to be mindful of those overhand punches if you're his opponent. You know it's a big part of his game plan. Every time out, it's his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it here tonight. Splits the guard and connects with the punch. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
And he winds up on top.
On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke.
Trying to get that arm under the chin. Oh, he's got it under the chin now. Looking for that choke, traps that arm. Very nicely done. That rear naked choke is in deep. Any second now he may have to tap. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. He got in the choke, refused to tap, and went night-night.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if I'm most impressed with the setup or ultimately the technique to finish off the choke there, but his opponent showing off his patented toughness wasn't willing to tap, so ultimately he goes to sleep. A huge result that we are just digesting here tonight.
And one last time, super tight choke, and he's out. And one last time, excellent technique on that choke for the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. All right, let's go inside the octagon now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Chael Sonnen!
So Chael Sonnen gets the job done yet again here tonight. You know this is a fighter who has visions of a UFC middleweight championship, and this result and performance here tonight is a huge step in that direction.
Let me give him a front of the mouth. Y'all already know the dog gotta talk every single time I come in. No, I gotta do it. Yes, I gotta do it. And I gotta kill him. And I gotta kill him. Yes, you know what? Gotta be no stupid. Only got 41 seconds as a given. Shit. Every second bitch, I gotta use it. Side with it. Fluid and I can get the microphone and I make him lose it. And I make jump in the back. She in the back at the drop. Little mommy wanna. And she really wanna finish with it. Then we go in the back.
It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Alexa Grasso and Holly Holm. So here is the Albuquerque, New Mexico native, the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple and former UFC women's bantamweight champion, Holly Holm, you may recall she knocked out Ronda Rousey back in 2015, has since moved up to the featherweight division, but there is no denying Holly Holm still a major threat at both 135 and 145 pounds.
This girl has amazing cardio and stamina. It is one of her best assets. She keeps a very fast pace, and you can literally see opponents start to wilt in the second and third round when they're being forced to try to keep up with her.
Repping Mexico 100% and her team Lobo MMA, here is Alexa Grasso, the Mexican phenom, fighting out of Guadalajara, and man, does she have star potential. No longer undefeated, but still a legitimate strawweight threat and contender. Outstanding striker, also brings some jiu-jitsu credentials to the table. Knockout wins, 4 of them, 3 in 36 seconds or less. You gotta be mindful of Alexa Grasso's power and her technique. We'll see if she continues that trend tonight.
This girl has excellent footwork. It's one of her strongest qualities. She is very difficult to hit, and she can close the distance and hit you very quickly. Very tough to train with anybody who can emulate the type of footwork that she possesses.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 12 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter. Now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 10 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, Alexa Grasso. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, it's a building rich in its fight history and tradition. We are at Madison Square Garden tonight, and we are underway here in New York City. So we get another look at Holly Holm tonight, still trying to harken back to the form that saw her knock out Ronda Rousey late in 2015. She's dealt with some adversity recently in the UFC. We'll see if she can get another finish tonight. All right, round 1 is underway, and Joe, you know about the power in her kicking game, whether she's attacking the body or the head or going to that lead leg. Let's see how quickly she can find the range with those kicks here tonight.
Misses a huge hook to the head. Eats a nice right hand.
Oh, she just missed with that straight left hand, Joe.
Look at this. Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice jab, very snappy jab. Oh, big kick.
Well, she got kicked flush to the body there, Joe, right underneath her elbow, right underneath that guard. But it almost looks as though she's moving right into it. So until she makes the adjustments, you can figure her opponent is going to continue to attack that area. Holm gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Wow.
Head kick. She landed that inside leg kick. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
Ooh, big elbow.
Huge shots there.
30 seconds to go. Tying up the clinch, looking for openings.
Holmes got the over-under now.
She's got double underhooks here.
Round two next.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
Here's a big leg kick. Here we see a beautifully timed kick, connects flush. Perfectly placed strike here, lands on target.
Brittany Palmer with us.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here. All right, so second round getting underway here. Competitive first round, Joe. Not necessarily a round of the year per se, but high-level action on both sides. Both fighters had their moments. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes? Grasso's kick attempt, that one was blocked. Oh!
This could be it right here.
And now a head kick to boot.
She's working from half guard. Tries to pass, but cannot. Big punch from the bottom.
Oh, Joe, how good is that right hand? Switching stances here. Well, Joe, she hasn't thrown anything in terms of appreciable kicks thus far in this fight. I'm at a loss for words as to why not. Maybe because she fears being taken down. I'm not sure, but again, a very tentative approach out of her, especially when it comes to her kicking game here tonight. Leg kick checked nicely by Grasso, Joe. Oh, man! Huge kick to the body.
Oh! Nice leg kick.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Man, how does she even put any weight on that lead leg? Look at the bruise on the outside of her thigh.
Good punch.
Well, she has landed some very significant strikes, but as yet, she has still been unable to string together anything in terms of a solid combination. And it is going to take strikes and bunches to get an opponent of this caliber out of there. Let's see where she goes from here. Just out of range with that right hook.
Great exchanges.
Under a minute to go. Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. We'll see if she can make the proper adjustments here. Grasso gets tattooed by that stiff jab. Just missed with the left hook. Oh! Huge right hand!
She tagged her. What a fight.
Hey, stop!
Here's a vicious kick that results in a knockdown. And here's a powerful shot that almost ends this fight. Let's take a look at it from a different angle. Big round.
Look at me, I'm here. That last round was rough. That's what we expected.
Ariane Celeste in the building.
You ready? You
right, here we go, third and final round. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Oh, she landed that punch, Joe. How about that shin?
Oh, good uppercut.
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Grasso. She blocked the punch. Oh, nice straight there by Grasso. Holly Holm's lower jaw does not look good. I'm not sure it could be any more swollen. She continues to fight through it. Let's see how far she can go. Well, she got clipped by that hook, Joe, and she is a sitting duck if she's going to stay in her opponent's striking range. She's got to get on the tip of her toes, circle away from the power shots, and move those feet. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, huge block for her, Joe. That knee might have landed there. And now she's got the tie clinch.
Oh, that nice knee to the body there by Holly.
Well, Holmes' knee to the body. That one blocked by the opponent. Hook lands. Battling for hooks. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
This could be it.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now.
Lands a hard hook to the head.
Nice punch there by Grasso. Under a minute now to go in the fight. Splits the guard, connects with the punch there, Joe.
This could be it right here. "30 seconds to go." Look at that, right to the temple. Oh, she got blocked again. Not much time left. Big straight punch.
What a 15 minutes put forth.
And here's the end of the fight. Round 2, we see some big ground and pound from the top. Round 3, look at the force behind this kick that slams into the body.
Here's Bruce Buffer.
It was an amazing fight, and let's see how the judges called it.
For the winner by split decision, Holly, the Preacher's Doctor.
All right, so congratulations to the former UFC bantamweight champion Holly Holm on a big win here tonight. When you see her perform like this, sometimes it's hard to believe that she's only been doing full-time MMA since 2013. So now after a win like this, maybe she gets another crack at the title at 135 pounds. She's also proven to be very competitive up in the featherweight division. Sky is the limit yet again for Holly Holm after a big victory here tonight. It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Miesha Tate and Jessica Andrade. You know, I'm really excited to see her kickboxing abilities on display here tonight as this young and talented fighter makes the walk. really as impressive an arsenal of kicks as we have seen in this division, and that says nothing about her obvious punching technique and ability as well. She is a danger for anyone on any Saturday night caught in striking range, and you got to think the focus for the opposition tonight, stay out of the range of those fight-ending weapons at all costs.
This girl has ridiculous power in her kicks. Her kicking technique is supreme, and she is one of the best knockout artists in this division with her legs. Look for her to try to stay on the outside and utilize those extremely powerful kicks.
Well, most known in MMA circles by her fights with Ronda Rousey, here is the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Miesha Cupcake Tate. She won the belt by submitting Holly Holm with a rear naked choke at UFC 196. She would have lost on the scorecards, but due to her toughness, Tate rallied, stayed in the fight, and produced the biggest moment of her MMA life. Miesha Tate at her best, and back for more tonight.
Miesha Tate is the former Strikeforce Bantamweight champion and remains amongst the elite of the elite in the UFC's 135-pound women's division.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's Tale of the Tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 20 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Jessica Batista Andrade. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a grappler holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Miesha Cupcake Tate. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Opens up with a front kick. She blocks that offense, Joe. Oh! Wow, big uppercut for her there. Andrade gets caught with that punch. Immediately shoots for the leg.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Good maneuvers here to avoid clinching.
Throws the left hand. Oh, high amplitude head kick.
Big overhand.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Good defense there.
In on a single here.
Oh, and down.
Andrade gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
She looks like she's trying to isolate an arm here. It looks like she's got that arm bar locked in tight. Look at this, though. Oh! Oh, this is not good at all. Outstanding.
Will do it.
Won the fight by armbar. Beautiful job.
Yeah, really impressive work here tonight. And Joe, a lot of her opponents know what's coming and they still can't stop it. She beautifully secures the arm, isolates it away from the body, and ultimately gets the submission finish there by armbar. Huge result turned in by her here tonight.
And here we see it again from another angle. Isolates the arm, locks it in, and forces the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jessica Batista.
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight, and man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congratulations. It is a lightweight bout between Conor McGregor and Sean O'Malley. All right, so here he is, the Sugar Show, Sean O'Malley, trying to stay undefeated here tonight. And this is a very entertaining striker to watch. He has a good understanding of distance and movement, feints very well, switches stances constantly on the feet. And I think maybe more than all of the technical prowess and all of the skills, his ability to shine when the spotlight gets brighter. This is a big game player, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
So here is Conor McGregor making the walk once again, and to say he has put Dublin, Ireland on the MMA map has got to be the understatement of the century. McGregor has vaulted into superstardom, former UFC featherweight champion, UFC lightweight champion, the only simultaneous two-division champion, and has become the biggest superstar mixed martial arts has ever seen in UFC history.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
Till the date for this, our main event of the evening. McGregor is 6 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. So here is Conor McGregor once again. Is there any atmosphere in MMA quite like Conor McGregor fighting in this octagon? The Irish fans are going bananas. We'll see if Conor McGregor can take advantage of what is an obvious edge in reach here tonight. Oh! Kicked him in the face! He's got him hurt here.
Nice leg kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Try to establish that jab. Oh!
He's wrong. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Left hand lands flush over the top. 2 minutes have gone by here, round one.
That one hurt.
Nice 1-2 there. So his opponent lands that kick to the body, Joe, and he has shown an increased sustain.
Oh, he nailed him!
Unbelievable.
Oh, he is just teeing off here. Oh. He's in big trouble.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Oh! Kick to the face.
Goes down again. Oh, he might be out.
Oh, very nice.
How about that shin? Tried to set up the straight left, but
These guys are swinging.
final minute of round one. Joe, pretty good head movement to slip that right hand.
Nice leg kick. Very nice. Oh, he tagged him with the left.
He's got him hurt here. "15 seconds.
He's got good accuracy on that jab.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. The horn sounds for the end of round one. So the horn sounds at the end of that round. A big one from Conor McGregor.
Two big knockdowns and a very dangerous fight for his opponent. Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. And here another clean shot lands and another knockdown.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen, you can do this now. He is ready to be out of there, okay? You completely rocked him.
The lovely Brittany Palmer getting the round one assignment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys got rocked. If they continue at that pace, someone's going to sleep in this round.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Sean O'Malley.
Hit him hard
so
with that
good
hook.
with that hook, Joe.
Oh, he hurt him. Bad.
Right on the button. Hand speed, man.
Head kick.
Man, again, Joe. He continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You've got to get that head off the center line. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Sean O'Malley. Oh! He's got him right here. Big body shot
there, too.
Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Wow!
He's trying to stay up. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Very nice.
That one appeared to stun him. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Excellent timing here. Big left hand for the victory.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
Let's look at it from a different angle. Look at this. I mean, just stiff.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Well, doubt this man at your own peril. The notorious Conor McGregor gets his hand raised yet again. You see the celebration is on with this chief corner, John Kavanagh. A massive, massive moment in a career that has had so many of them for the notorious Conor McGregor. Going to be interesting to see how he moves forward after another big win here tonight. Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight championship fight between Jon Jones and Anderson Silva. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order.
Anderson Silva is the most successful middleweight champion in mixed martial arts history. A devastating Muay Thai striker with a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
So here he is, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, looking to walk out the same way he is walking in tonight, as the undisputed reigning defending champion. No doubt this man walks in as the best 205-pounder in the world. He proved it when he won the belt, proved it when he has defended it since. Now the question is, as the challenges get stiffer, Joe, is he still the best in the world? A lot of people think he is. We'll get our answer in short order.
Jon Jones may very well be the greatest single talent we have ever seen inside the octagon. An incredible athlete, very intelligent and driven man. He has all of the ingredients of greatness.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Silva is 12 years his senior. Jones is 2 inches taller. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds to the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, introducing the challenger, Anderson the Spider Silva. Now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a look-see blue fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed light heavyweight champion, John Bones Jones!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're finally going to get after it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line. Oh, that flush right hand is true, Joe.
Nice one with the haymaker. Looking to avoid that left hand.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Just a slip there. Well, he got his head snapped back. Oh!
He hurt him bad.
He's got him hurt here. Oh! Huge
Big right
hand.
Whoa! He hurt him. Oh, he missed that kick. His front kicked him in the face.
He's got him hurt here.
The champ is rocked. He's in big trouble here. We could be seeing a new champion right now.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, he brought that offense, Joe.
Beautiful inside leg kick.
Back and forth we go here. Here he is back in the clinch. Silva gets the over-under here in the clinch, Joe. Now let's see what he can do with it. He pummels. Now he's got double underhooks in the clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Under 2 minutes in round 1. Muay Thai clinch now, Joe. A lot of damage can be done here. And now he's got that Thai clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Pummels under. Maintains the under.
Oh, nice
big
knee.
Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
looks a little wobbly.
Haymaker.
Spinning back fist. Oh!
kick.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Oh, turning side kick, nicely done.
Silva gets hit with that stiff jab there. Round one winding down here. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Jones. Second round, straight ahead. So the round is over mercifully for his opponent. Multiple knockdowns there. Big, big round from Jon Jones.
A huge round. His opponent was in deep, deep water, but through conditioning and willpower, managed to make it out alive. Here we see a devastating punch that results in a knockdown.
Settle down. Excellent job. Deep breaths, calm down. Very good controlling the distance. Very good disengage and re-engage.
Brittany Palmer is here as well.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
That last round was an all-out brawl. If they continue like that in this round, someone's getting knocked out.
How about that shin? Circling to his right. Effective lead right hand there by Jones. We show you the total strikes. Oh, man, defensively leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. Silva gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Big shot to the head. He's hurt. He's hanging on here, but he is in big, big trouble.
Oh, straight right. That's how you defend the single leg. Eats a jab there. 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range.
Oh, good catch. Oh, he hurt him. He's hurt here. Oh! Nice leg kick. Big shots. He's hurt. He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble. Big body shot. Oh, flipped him again. He's hurt. He's hurt. Oh! He's got to be careful here. Big shots. Beautiful body shot there, too. There's a nice inside leg kick.
Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches and really try to force the issue and get your opponent out of it.
That one hurt.
Oh, great kick to the head there. 30 seconds to go now. Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Very accurate jab by Anderson Silva.
Two rounds in the books. And there is the horn. Big 5 minutes for him there. Great round from Jon Jones.
Huge knockdown and very close to stopping that fight, I should add. And let's take a look here. Let's look at that again from another angle. And here it is from another angle.
Dariani Celeste in the building as usual.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Jones gets hit with a kick. He appears largely unfazed, but he doesn't want to take too many more of those, Joe. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
That's, again, the experience.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, he misses with the left punch there. All right, so another strike to the body there, and Joe, we've seen in the later stages of this fight, not only an uptick in the aggression, but also in the body work. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
He feints with the kick.
Three minutes to go in round three.
Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the fight.
He's got a guillotine. He's looking for a guillotine choke. He's in full guard here. What he needs to do to get the guillotine is first, he's got to throw his arm over the back of his opponent's head. Then he's got to slide his forearm. Stunning, and he really made it look easy. Set up the choke, completed the job, and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he's been working on his submission game. That was really a choke that was set up perfectly. He got it sunk in deep, and his opponent was going to go to sleep if he didn't tap out, so he took the lesser of two evils, and he's forced to tap.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man they are all chasing at 205 pounds, the UFC light heavyweight champion, and what a way to get the job done tonight with a submission victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out. And still, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world,
Well, he came into this fight as the unquestioned best at 205 pounds, and he only adds to that legacy here tonight. He leaves the UFC light heavyweight champion by virtue of that submission victory here tonight over the top contender in this division. Made it look relatively easy, and as such, gets to celebrate another big win with his corner. Another highlight for the reel for the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, homie G, the code MC, rolling deep to your vicinity. Yo. I just had an epiphany, I don't know what it did to me, but I'm hoping the devil doesn't get into me. Still a beast hoops, it is me, it's finna be off the chain with a brand new delivery. Try to get in my way, the feeling the rage, just sit in my brain, and then I blast you to smithereens. Please, I'll be damned if I'm thrown on the back burner. Maniac purge, a rap server, the cat burglar who be committing mass murder. That's word up the G.O.D., the game from the P.O.V. Begging it, beat on me, the P.O.P.'s the D.O.G., the feet on beat. When I die, take a beat on me, no deal with us. You be out and built it up, you wish you was on the field with us. I'm the ill, no deal, look at me grill with me, then I will erupt.